So I 100% am not really ready to record, but we just found the Yoshi fairy, and frankly, I'll let you guys just pause and read this. I'm paying to get a Yoshi brought to my house, 100%. Worth it every single time. We're gonna do my gamer tag. And we'll pick green. It's 1 diamond, so I'm gonna put my name in the box with my diamond right underneath. I'm excited. This is great. I absolutely love this. I can make this myself entirely if I wanted to, but I will totally pay somebody to do this to my base every single time. On to the rest of the episode. This is my randomness. I'm just shopping, don't mind me.
Okay, well, to the serious matters at hand that actually are what we're doing today, I paid one of our members, he's not online right now, his name's Spokey, and he did this redstone for me. All of these are auto-sorting all of my items, which is amazing. Everything except for my gear. I have a couple extra things here and there, like I don't have a second one of those for the item frames. But we've got everything organized, all with even extra space to go for future adventures. This is going to be our storage room. Just kind of show you around a little bit. This is our portal there, and what I've done is I've connected a giant concrete building all the way around. I want to put some detail on the outside walls eventually, but we haven't got to that. We're trying to just get the inside walls and the ceiling done. That way I can do the outside stuff. I've started in the second layer a little bit there to also line up the doorway. But we've got storage all the way across this, and the entire basement is all going to be our workshop area where we're going to kind of just be doing all of our main crafting and smelting. I'm gonna put all my iron smelter and ore smelters down here and stuff, all of my composters and all of my enchanting and everything. All the different crafting will all be done right here, right by us. It'll be fun, it'll be fantastic, it'll be clean, it'll be organized. Everything will be right here at my disposal to grab and go. The only thing I haven't moved over from the original starter base is all of my extra gear pieces. For now, I'm also putting crafting tables in the corners of the floors, and in the middle piece here, I might figure that out differently. We have also still got our armadillos over here. There's the third one now. I scared them. Thank you. Do is we will just throw those armadillo scoots in there, and they're going to end up somewhere down here in the mob drops. Right there. They're going to end up there. I'm still getting used to the organization. We have also officially made a sell. We sold some ancient debris mini blocks, and we got our first profit there hanging on the wall. I'm going to be decorating this place all in this episode, so this is all going to get dug out floor-wise. We're going to do the rest of the floor, or the rest of the ceiling. I guess it is a floor for the upstairs. Upstairs is going to be an actual little house, a modern home, with all the amenities, including an infinity pool if I can set it up. And yeah, we're going to have everything we need all set up in a very nice, modern-esque design. The end rods are also what we're going for lighting-wise. I think I'm going to make one more strip going this way and one more strip going that way. And I'm not sure if I'm keeping the beacon here, because the beacon currently... The beacon currently sticks out the floor over here, and it's not really a problem too much, but it's off-putting with the design. I guess I could build something around it. I don't know. This was supposed to be a patio terrace here with a pool and an outdoor area, like my own personal backyard that was fancily made and kept in the middle of my desert oasis here. We're gonna go get some concrete because I have none left, at least of the white variety. I need concrete and so many other things. We also gotta set up some bees. We got some beehives and bee nests, and I have plenty of end rods to do lighting with, so hopefully we can get that. Go spend some of those. I got 60 diamonds left. I have spent some of my diamonds frivolously, and I did tip Spooky a little bit extra for doing the redstone here, because I didn't want to have to do this, and this was a great service. He got it done so efficiently, so cleanly, kept everything so nice. Yeah, so all this empty. I got stasis loaders for the teleporter there. We did get skeletal horses, so we still gotta build something for these guys. Not sure what to do with them. I can't really get them through the portal downstairs, I don't think. Not without knocking out the whole ceiling and such. I don't know what's been going on. I haven't been on for the last couple of days. I've been doing some stuff on my server, maintaining it and getting it all ready to go, and just also working on some of my pet projects. And I haven't checked my shop in a couple of days, so we do have some extra stock if anybody has bought anything. I doubt it. I'm not selling anything too useful, just kind of comical. Okay. Flying skills aside. Oh, and there it is. No more sales. Little guy's still trapped. I had to give him some barriers. He started putting stuff in chests other places. It was kind of interesting. Had to go cleaning up after his mess and everything. I think there should be concrete right here. What I'm gonna do is a couple things. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading first, and then I'll be back with you with what I'm gonna do. Okay, some conclusions have been made. I'm gonna do couple things. We're gonna order an entire shulker box for 2 diamond blocks. Right now, I've gone ahead and I've put my name, my collar, my shulker, my starter base coordinates, all that in the book, and I got my 2 diamond blocks right there. And for now, to get me through, even if we don't finish it, it'll get me going. It's 4 for 4 stacks, so. We'll do 4 stacks. Did I do that wrong? There we go. I don't like that. Put that there. Okay. Now, we are all set. We're gonna do some simple building. If I run out of concrete today, that's fine. We got more coming. We'll be fine. We'll be A-okay. I do think, while I'm here, I got like 30 diamonds. This place is gone. That's kind of nice. I like the way it's looking. Let's get a good view here, actually. See what's going on. So it looks like they've got some expansions on the districts going. One shop there. I haven't been to that one yet. We'll have to visit that or that. Those are both, I think, new. We'll have to go check those out. Looks like there might be some new buildings back here. Yeah. Got some new plots going on. I'm right over there with mine. And that little stall that I've kind of taken over. I like this bridge here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Nice textures. Of course, I'm not over there, so it's gonna cut off a little bit. This is rather wonderful. It's still highly under construction, it looks like, but that's okay. It's coming along lovely. Oh, they're even selling stuff here already. Oh, look at that. Pistons, 1 diamond for 32. Redstone stuff. Well, this is going to be my new favorite shop. Would you look at that? Oh, future stuff. Can I make it? Nothing in this one over here? Oh. I don't think there's anything in that one. Another ATM. So a lot of these are going to be vacant because nobody's taken them yet. We could technically take on the project of trying to expand our shop and selling something relevant other than just mini ores. I like the mini ores though, they're rather cute. They make good decoration. This is an absolutely awesome area. I love these paths and this little bridge. The mud blocks and the diorite, that's fantastic. Good combos. This is coming along great. I'm going to keep wandering around. I'm going to go check out some shops. If I buy anything interesting, I'll be back with you guys, but I will tentatively see you back at base. And just like that, I didn't find anything else to buy, so we're back. We got blocks to place. I'm going to place as much of this concrete as we got, and you guys are going to watch it happen in time-lapse mode. So we're going to get this done really quick, and then we're going to get to decorating on the inside. And here we... Okay, well, we're out of concrete. We didn't finish it. We got pretty close. I'm happy with this progress. I am going to do something. Now that the majority of the building is entirely covered over here, I can remove the sea lanterns here, which ensure that nothing spawns. I can see what's provided light by the ender rods in what areas. And we can decide how many more ender rods we need to place in our life. Sea lanterns can actually just go on the outside of the base. They're kind of just for spawn proofing the outside areas until I'm ready to work in that area. I intended for this entire room to be lit up with these ender rod strings, I guess you could call it. So I'm going to switch over to something, and we're going to look at mob spawn indicator. Let's see. Oh, I guess I want that on. No, I should have had that one, right? I'm pretty sure it's that one, yeah. We're using so many things on here that I don't even need to be using. I got crop and kettle on, that's for my server. Several of these are. So mob spawn indicator. It's going to show us all these spawnable spaces. So over here, I need like a solid strip right down the center spot here. Which incidentally, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I could do 2 strips, right? So one right here, and then one right. So 3 into 4, 3 into 4. I need like 1 space in between those, basically. 2 spaces in between those. That off-puts everything. The fact that this is a weird number is off-putting. I just kind of started laying blocks that didn't count anything. So, yeah, everything's kind of... Seems like those are my only 2 real spaces, is these 2 strips. Everywhere else seems to be pretty... I can spawn in here, though. Can I just solve that? Yeah. Okay. We'll take care of those guys in the floor later. That's not gonna be an issue later on. I think we're good out here. I think we're mostly good in here except for those 2 strips there. Everything out here is dangerous. I'll disappear though. I got some spawning spaces here. We should take care of. Damn. Too fast. There's a moment where you're just too fast. Take care of that. The actual doors on this place. Then again, the roof isn't even done, so it doesn't really matter. Don't worry about anything spawning on the roof and dropping in on me too much. Seems like everything's kind of okay. So, let's take care of our end rod issue. Get rid of this. So what do we want to do? We want to... I think 3 is a good number. Let's see, that's already helping. So... just have to take it all the way down this way. End rods are painful to place. I hope that everybody in Microsoft and Mojang knows this. They are one of the most amazing light sources ever added to the game. I love the particles. Amazing, amazing, amazing block. Absolute great addition. However, hitboxes of this thing. Painful. See, that already got rid of our spawning issues there, so we should be fine. We're gonna go ahead and just take that off. We'll take those two off because they go to my server there. I don't really need to know when my crops are done. I have so many stuff. Copper, when it does its stuff, I have this is for the built-in voice chat mod that I'm using. We have a few mods on this server that I've been playing with in my multiplayer servers, such as a mini-map, and I have in-game voice chat and stuff. I don't know if they use them on this server or not. I kind of just stay in the same client and play depending on whatever server I decide to play on. It doesn't really change too much based on anything, except for when I play single player, I try to play specifically in the right launcher for whatever I'm trying to do. You guys are probably used to Survive and Thrive. More is more vanilla than anything. I try to use the data packs that my server uses also as much as possible, just to try to stay relevant and kind of show them off, and also kind of get a little bit of practice with them here and there, and what I need to do here and there. Gives me a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing on the server when I log back in to do my own thing. It's just not doing it. It just can't run backwards. Does nobody sleep on this server? I think I'm the person that's slept the last few times. My chat's not even on. I think if I wanted to look at in-game chat, I'd have to look at Discord or turn it back on. But like, nobody sleeps. Except for me. Granted, I don't have a roof, so I guess it matters to me. They probably all got roofs. They're probably sophisticated and set up in this world. We're still figuring it out. We're getting there. I got a roof somewhere else. Just not here. Not yet. I do enjoy the way this is coming together, though. I wasn't sure if I would enjoy the modernized build style or not. This is something very out of my normal, more of a medieval castle-esque kind of look. Not modern and fancy, bright whites. Normally use deep slate. Before that it was stone bricks. Let's see. Get this one done. The entire room will be lit. I shouldn't have to place any more light blocks whatsoever. Anywhere. Unless I choose to for decoration. That was perfect. That was the exact amount. I could have done that better if I tried. I'm still gonna need more concrete. However, we just paid for your shulker to be appeared, so it should appear sometime at our starter base through that portal. So I should appear somewhere where I log in, and there should be just be like concrete ready for me. If not, I will go pick up some from the store. Let's put that in my inventory in case we get lost, confused. As for these guys, they are sorting things. I think they're done sorting everything. I think the last of my sticks got put into the chest. Or is put into the chest, I don't know. Yeah, they're getting too slow. There's a lot of sticks that I had. I bought like 2 shulkers worth of sticks. Just to make item frames for all of this. Yeah. That's a problem. I seem to buy a lot of materials. I gather a lot of materials that I'm not using. Like, I have so much of this terracotta that I'm going to be collecting, and I just don't know what to do with it. There's a shulker of red sand, and I want to do something with it specifically, but I feel like it's just going to get smelted into glass. I don't know. I don't exactly have a plan for the materials that I'm gathering. I was testing out entry floors here. Not really sure what I want to do for the floor pattern yet. Sandstone is not it. It doesn't mix with the frog lights very well enough. So we're just going to throw that back in there. Sandstones. We could do red sandstone. That would be kind of cool. It mixes with the area. I want it to mix with the concrete though too. It needs to be clean. Like spruce. Spruce. Kind of spruce. The idea was to use a ton of spruce and we have a ton of spruce. Let's just in this situation up here. We also have a ton of cherry wood. I do kind of like that against the verdant frog lights. Let's just grab the cherry. I just want to see it. Pink and white. It's pink. It's not really my thing, but I'm really enjoying the cherry wood. I don't know why. Some cherry plants. I got 4 stacks now. I didn't even intend to make that much, but we just did. Without even thinking about it. This is the wrong tool for this. I like that actually. It's a good tone. There's one other I want to try. That's just because it's already white. And it's the pale oak. And that's only because the cherry makes me think that it would work really well, actually. I got like Neapolitan ice cream going on in planks in my hotbar here. That's the ticket right there. I have significantly less pale oak wood than I do anything else, but totally worth harvesting up some pale oak trees. I think we'll get some saplings growing just outside. What I did want to do is figure out the floor here, because somewhere right here is going to be the staircase, and I think that's going to be like right about here, going down, and it's going to go to the 2nd floor and my living house. I'm going to put it over here, actually. If I can figure out what I was using for... Let's just make as many as we can. Thank you. I want to... go. Perfect. That actually goes really well together with it. And it's in a nice spot of the house upstairs. I don't know, we might change it up later. I might throw it in over there, or I might push it back over into this corner even. I don't exactly have a solid plan. We also thought about an outside entrance, like a cellar door on the side up here, because this is going to be a patio area for like outdoor recreation. I'm actually going to try to create some grass areas for some plants even, have my own little garden, all on like my 2nd floor, technically, because I guess that's technically the basement is what that's supposed to be, and this is the ground floor, because it connects over here to the ground even. So we also got to get a doorway on here, which also when I was trying to figure out trim wise, I just grafted all of my planks into stairs. because I gotta figure out my organization system for this world a little bit better. But, most organized person. Take the payload doors and we'll put them on the front door at least. And then we don't have to worry about anything just walking in. Just walk in through the sides where there's no walls. Once I get that concrete though, we'll at least get the walls up high enough to where things can't get in. This will be semi-mob proof everything except for phantoms and spiders. Or at least that's the hope. I think there's also going to be a door along this back wall somewhere to go to the patio, and I haven't figured that out yet. We're gonna get this going floor-wise a little bit better. This is gonna be, yeah, I don't know, a little bit taller in certain areas. I'm gonna have a little bit of a raised area. This entryway here is supposed to kind of start bringing you up in the base, so there's actually supposed to be a staircase to go upwards towards a couple other floors as well. So we'll see how it goes after I get the concrete, and we can just start placing blocks. For now, I'm very happy with the way this is turning out. I gotta get some stuff together. We're gonna start decorating the inside of this and getting all of our own personal touches onto this. Because currently this needs to be moved. We'll take both of those. That's probably not staying there. I do actually rather enjoy my ender chest being kind of like right here, because I offload the shelters into this and they get sorted. And everything extra gets put out at that end. But yeah, the damaged anvil will probably go wherever the enchanting goes. This also may move. I'm not really sure, but we're going to get out all the crafting benches and stuff that I need to put down in here to be able to craft up all the stuff, because currently we just got the workbench. We got no forges. We got no nothing. I'm going to get it all ready. We're going to be right back. Okay, we've done the thing. We've looked through all the stuff. We've gathered a shulker box of decorations to get us started. These are at least some of the workstations I'm going to need. I'm going to gather a mapping table. I do want to create some sort of wall of a map of this area. It would be kind of nice to have it kind of generally just near the entrance, I think. So I think right over here, throw down our cartography table. I want, it's a 3 tall map, so it would be making sense to be a 3x3. We'll throw the waystone down there, and I can connect a compass to it later. As for enchanting, the enchanting corner also have some ender chests to hide over the area, because I don't want that one to be the only one we got. I actually want there to be an ender chest on this side too. Getting stuck in the lights. An ender chest there. I want accessibility, even though it's a nice large space. I don't want to have to walk across the room for everything, because this is a very large space. This is a long walk. I will also throw... You guys are so active. I scared them too much. Oh. I'm also gonna throw an ender chest there, and that's there. Aha. A little bit of symmetry. That's gonna give that corner some access. And then I'll throw one. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Throw one there. And that'll be the equivalent of the cartography table on this side to start off a little bit of extra storage area. I think as for enchanting is going to be kind of over here. So for enchanting, let's go ahead and throw the grindstone there. Yeah. Because it should go right above the enchanting table. The enchanting table will go right here. We haven't even crafted that up. We've yet to craft a single one. I've been using the one at Spawn Town, or at North Town. and at the ender, we'll have a little divot into the ground, have the bookshelves surrounding it, and be a nice little enchanting nook with a brewing area right next to it. I don't really have... We'll just throw that there. I don't really have a table for it, but that's okay. We don't always need a table, because it says that I can sit on the wall. I just want the brewing stand. I'm going to throw a few stone cutters in a couple areas, and I had a cool idea for a couple armor stand decorations. No, I want to bring that forward one. Ta-da. Yeah. And then that should be... Yeah, that'll work. And as for this, we will take that and go right there with it. And then these stone cutters, I want several of them in the corners. They're going to be just generally able to do all kinds of cool stuff, so we'll throw that one there. One. This one actually by the stone there. That'd be great. And this one right there. And then the armor stand. So those are going to go here. I'll have to probably redo these later, but we actually have 2 player heads that I've gotten from their shops. And these are the players of actually the shops that I've been buying the materials to get this place built. So I actually am missing a few player heads, but I'd like to set up statues here with full suits of armor and everything, and the heads of each person that actually helped support this build in a way. And we have some banners. So the banner for our area here, it makes sense that it would be like the first one. And pillager banner and that, and we'll frame those somehow, some way later. I have a few item frame items also that I've collected. One is actually a really cool little treasure piece, and that is going to go right here. And that is the shulker box recipe. So if you look at it, it's 2 shulker shells and 2 logs makes a shulker box on our server. And I had to do an entire thing just to get that. So we're going to display that. We're also going to put that and that. We want your world prophet and the forest bear, which I bought that one from one of the players' shops. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the details. Winnie is an awesome painter, making maps. The armadillo scared me. And we have some heads to display as well. So first off is the warden. We got that from one of the shops also. It came with some of our stuff. I bought a skull catalyst to get some stuff going later. We also have a tepig. And a totodile there. And a magma cube. And I think we should have a chikorita. Pokemon ones. The killer bunny, chikorita. We're gonna throw down a few pots. And then we need a bed also. I didn't have a bed. There's the chikorita, the killer bunny. I want the decorated pot to go over here. There's 2 of them. So we're gonna throw that one down and that one down. They're matching. So it's kind of nice and off center. And we'll throw that one with the diamond there. That should be the entire shulker box, other than my head itself. But I have a plan for it. We're actually going to take this is a green room because I want a green bed here. I have a red bed. That was the starter bed I got given. And then I carry a white bed that I picked up from a village. But I want my bed for this area to be... For the workshop sleeping area, I just kind of would like it to be, I think, right here. In my head, 'cause this would be where I respawn, will go on the wall right there. I have a better idea. I'm gonna go on the nightstand because I would like a little bit of storage next to the bedside, just for some tools and whatever here. I don't need to grab slabs. I'll just make slabs. It's fine. Make a few of those. Ta-da! There's that. And there's, as we should, reset that now. I don't have to place down the bed all the time. Our little area is a little bit decorated. There is one other thing I want to do real quick. Just because we didn't get it out. Grab a little Invisawand. Put that, that almost just looks like it is the block. That's awesome. That should be fantastic. And we can actually, I think, let's see, go in, do all of these. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my god. It's the little details. Get every single one of them that has an item in it to be invisible. If they're blank, we'll leave them visible. That way we know that they're there and they need an item. Oh, that looks great. A few things I'm gonna have to go out and collect, like cornflowers and odds and ends here. That is awesome. I'll go fill those up eventually, and all of those are all extra. Actually, I only have something, it's a deep slate, renamed derp slate, that I've put in every single one of these, so they don't get used until I decide what they're filtering. So anything extra goes in here, and then I will find out what I need a chest for when it doesn't fit in here. Until then, everything should have a spot. Every single thing. It's great. These are some more crimson funguses and fungi, large ferns, and cornflowers there. I seem to have a little bit of stock of everything else, enough to put both things together there. But I think that'll do it for now. I do have a couple different contemplations. I could either build a standalone, like a sniffer farm. I'm not really sure if I need a standalone sniffer farm, but I could build a standalone sniffer farm, and it's automated and collects everything. Or I could change the entire floor of this place to grass and let my sniffers roam free inside my storage room. And then I just run around and I randomly collect pitcher pods and the torch flower seeds to my heart's content. I'm not entirely sure which one I want to do. Both sound kind of fun. Will I just fly? Okay. If I did standalone, I'd probably actually choose a separate building, probably like right here, just to set it up, and it would be still in the theme of what we're building here. It would look very similar, but it would have its own kind of design, and it would be set up just to collect the sniffer seeds, or the torchflower seeds and the pitcher pods from the sniffers. They would basically dig it up and auto collect it all on their own. But I have both sniffer eggs in my box in my ender chest to do something with at some point, and I would like to do it rather soon because I'd like to get those flowers going sooner than later. So far, I am very happy with how this has come out so far. I'll be awaiting more concrete to be delivered before I start building anything else, and I hope you guys enjoy how this is coming out. If you guys have any opinions on the floor and the sniffer idea, let me know, because I think it'd be rather fun just to have a couple sniffers hanging out in our storage room. Actually, the other thing says that they would get in the way quite a bit, and that I would hate them being in there, and that I would lose so many torchflower seeds, and it would be so much better to have it automated and over there. But I could also automate it in here somewhere. I can dig down a little bit. The other idea that I had for the floor is just to do this pale oak floor here, but it will start to get kind of crowded over there by the staircase. It'll blend in really nicely. And then I also have the idea to dig the floor down and make it all glass and dig it down to bedrock. Just make this my mining operation where I get all my resources from right directly underneath my house, and then all of this can be glass, and I can even take the beacon down and just kind of let it have its own spot somewhere else on the outskirts of the house instead of shooting through the roof. I do kind of like it there. I wish I could have a clear beacon. I could see through it. I don't necessarily want it to be this bulky. I don't know. I might pour water down the sides of it and leave like a trench and make it a decorative fountain. Who knows? Either way, I'm done for today. You guys leave your thoughts and opinions and ideas in the comments down below, and I will take them to heart and see what we can come up with together. Until next time, I'm going to get some more stuff together for the next one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have fun, be safe, watch out for bears.